So one of the reasons I moved from Scotland to Canada was it's so much closer to home than Australia, which is where I lived before for 7 years. It was only a 6-hour flight from Toronto to Edinburgh. Also, can we just look at what they thought my name was in Starbucks in the airport? Like, how do you get that? I'm a pretty good flyer and traveller, but I found the airport really overwhelming. It was so busy when I was there. Got there a little bit early, had a bit too much time to kill, so I just walked around the airport for ages getting steps in. Luck must have been on my side because when I got on the flight, I had a row to myself. This actually happened when I flew to Canada before as well. It was an overnight flight, so this was ideal. When I was coming into Edinburgh, the sun was shining. Sorry, but look at how puffy my face is. I get such a swollen face when I fly. I just jumped on the tram at Edinburgh Airport to go into the centre because I was heading to Waverley to get a train. I jumped off at Princes Street and I did not know Edinburgh has a blank street now. So obviously I had to go and get one. I got the pistachio latte. It's so good from there. I couldn't believe how much of a nice day it was. It was putting me in such a good mood. I landed on Mother's Day, so I popped to M&S to grab some flowers and a little card for my mum. I've seen the Easter cookies all over my TikTok, so I was dying to grab some. I was gutted because they didn't even have any of them. Also, I feel like transport in Scotland is just, yeah, not good. My train wasn't running, so they had to put a bus on instead, which took 2 hours instead of an hour on the train. It cost me $50 Canadian to get this bus. Honestly, I find transport in Scotland so overpriced. It's such a joke. Like, when people have commented on my videos before being like, why would you move here? It's so expensive. Honestly, if you think Scotland's cheap, then yeah, it's not. It's a joke. I finally arrived and met my parents at the train station. We popped to Tesco and obviously got some snacks to stock up on. I feel like it's always the little things you miss, like the mini sausages, the little Scotch eggs. Obviously had to grab some proper mini eggs and some proper Cadbury chocolate. When I finally got home, my mum had some little gifts for me for Easter, which was cute. And obviously, my first meal at home was of course going to be a Chinese.